Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome! My name is Luna, and this is Dark Souls, the original. Welcome back to Dark Souls, the original, and the fantastic, the fabulous, the delicious, the delightful, and the damn right fucking difficult Anor Londo. So here we are, we finally made it. This is, as they say, where the real fight begins. Now, before we get going, just look at this. This just looks magnificent. Absolutely fabulous. I love this place and hate it in equal measure. Now, you might have noticed, if you are sharp-eyed enough, that the bottom right-hand corner with my souls is a little bit less than when I left you, and that is because I actually did record going down to the bonfire, which is just down there. You see like a little patch of light on the ground just above my head there. That's where the bonfire is. And actually no, that's not where the bonfire is. The bonfire is just... oh well, fuck it, I'll show you where the bonfire is in a minute. That's irrelevant. The fact is, I went down to the bonfire, I used the souls, and then my hard drive decided to implode. So it's hasn't really affected this too much, because it's only like a 20-second bit that's been apparently lost forever, but I do have a lot of waking up footage on that hard drive, which I'm now in the process of trying to hopefully recover, and that's why there has been no waking up videos lately, because I'm trying to save it from oblivion. Anyway, and now back to the game, and I just wanted to mention this, the messages. Now in Dark Souls 2, there was just you push the start button and you scroll to the right, and there was a thing where you could just leave a message, and then when you read the message there was an option to write the message. But in this game they have a really convoluted system. You have to have the orange guidance soapstone to write a message. Just okay, I'm going to write a message here, but you also need it to rate a message. So I've already rated this message, that's why it's got a +1 rating here. But you have to actually stand on the message and push the X, the blue button, whatever, and then rate the message, but you have to have this orange guidance soapstone equipped. It's really convoluted, and I'm glad they changed that for the second game. I really am, because that was just silly. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Anyway, so we're going to come down here, and we're coming into Anor Londo. There's the cathedral over there. There's this giant dad here that we don't have to fight. He's just going to let us slide. There's a couple of dudes here, and I've already killed them and looted the chest. I'm sorry, there was demon titanite in there. You're going to see me fight those guys a lot, don't worry, and die to them a lot probably as well. So if we come over here, this is the first bonfire in Anor Londo. There we go, and there's the firekeeper right there. So we'll just talk to her.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
So she'll reinforce and talk a bit more.
What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling. The bonfires attended by the keepers are special. They are linked to one another, and their flames never die. yet never shall the keepers of these flames meet. If you require rest, now is the time. That is, after all, what the bonfire is for. If you require rest...
And that's what she says, a little bit of a back spiel on bonfires, I guess. What does this say? Need covenant? No. Okay, so as she said, if you want Lord Gwyn's whatever old tower, then you will head out of here and go straight on. So we're not going that way, we are going straight ahead. To the left there is an area we will be going to later on. It's kind of hidden away up there. Rather awesome area. But anyway, from here on in, the game cranks up a notch, and no more so than this area, in my opinion. Their boss of this area, and here we go, straight away we have a gargoyle. The boss of this area, for my money, is the toughest boss in Dark Souls, in all of the Dark Souls. Now let's have a look what we got here. Uchi plus 10. Didn't we have a Black Knight Halbert? We got that. Insufficient strength, but I can two-hand it. I'm probably over my 25%. It doesn't actually tell you in this game, does it? Oh god. It's just doing mental arithmetic constantly. So it's 45, so it's 22 and a half. So I'm well over with this. I can take this away. I'm still over. Take this away. I'm still over. Take this away. And I think I'm fast rolling now. Alright, so let's do it. This is a bitch, this gargoyle, because it's constantly in the air, it seems. The Halbert is good because it has that extra reach. Plus it does a fucking lot of damage. So I've got the gargoyles, English hard. So I've got the gargoyle shield there, and we're going to just jump down here, and this will be a chest with demon titanite. Gimme gimme. Beautiful. And a bit of problem here. Now this next little bit, oh god, I haven't been looking forward to. I honestly haven't been looking forward to it. I don't know how anybody actually found this when the game first started. It's like, okay, you have to climb onto this flying buttress in the cathedral, and there's a broken window up there, and you have to climb through it, and that's the way that you progress in the level. I mean, there's so many things in this game that, like, how did you find this? Oh god, I nearly went off the edge there. The camera kind of goes a bit freaky sometimes here. Okay. Fucking hell. Oh my god. That's not even the worst of it. The worst of it's coming up. Okay, these guys have one of the best weapons in the game. The painted guardian swords. It's kind of like a dagger. It's so short, but it's extremely fast. It does incredible bleed damage, and it is nasty, fucking nasty. The Black Knight Halbert is kind of all powerful. Throwing knife, I will take it. Now here's one of the areas that I was not looking forward to. I'm going to go up here in the rafters, and I don't like this one little bit. I never have done. I watch people like Lobos Jr. run around here like nothing, no problem, it's all good. With me, it's extremely fucking scary. So what I'm going to do is try to just at the very least pull these guys. Wow, look at that. The arrows definitely act more like arrows in this game than they do in the second game. Okay, this guy's going to get kind of close, and then he's going to start throwing knives at me, I think. Yes, he is. You bitch. And I believe that is to stop people doing what I just did. See, I'm walking really slowly around here. I'm always watching, like I said, people like Lobos Jr. running around here like, yeah, without a care in the world. But I don't know whether it's my shitty controller, or my fear of falling, or my lack of skill, and it's probably a combination of all three, and probably mostly my lack of skill that makes me take it really carefully here. So yeah, sorry about that. Alright, so oh my god, you have to be careful. Oh, throwing knife, okay. Sometimes they knock you off, sometimes you fall off when you're attacking, sometimes you fall off when you're blocking. There's so many ways that you can fall off here, and to fall off is not good. It's not good. So that is why I am so absolute. Oh, excuse me, a random hiccup. That is why I'm so absolutely paranoid, because I don't like to die in this area over and over and over again. Okay, oh my god, this is totally harrowing. It really is. It wouldn't be more harrowing if I was doing this in real life, honestly. If I was just like walking on these planks in the in Westminster Abbey. Actually, no, that's bullshit. If I was doing this in Westminster Abbey, it would be a lot more scary. Okay, so I'm hoping this guy's not going to do too much of that. No, he's going to fucking hit me off. He's going to kill me. I had to keep blocking because I was worried I was going to fall off, and eventually I just died. So yeah, I really hate this cathedral, and I'm hoping I'm not going to just like die 100 million times in here. I really don't want to do that. Now when I was in the middle earlier, oh god, I can't. Over there I cut the chain and it dropped the chandelier down there, and the chandelier had a an object on it, a glowing object, and it was it's a spell of some sort. I mean, it's something that I'm not going to use, but I chopped it down anyway. It's like a great magic weapon or something like that. So it's a decent spell. And if you have some intelligence on you, not IRL but in game, then you should probably do what I did, knock the chandelier down and get hold of that spell. Okay, so I don't know why this guy just wants to hang out here like this. I've got some throwing knives, maybe I can convince him to get up here. Oh, but that works. Apparently he's not coming down, and that's good enough for me. I am gone, baby. I am done. I'm not done with that place. I am done with the rafters, though. I won't have to deal with those anymore. I was gonna look for like a life gem then, but obviously there are no life gems in this game. I've just started playing Dark Souls 2 again, and I started playing the Scholar, and then went back to the original game, which is actually much better, honestly. The oh, Gargoyles, Halbert. Oh, look at this guy, he did follow me. Get poked, bitch. Yeah, I'm talking about Dark Souls 2 here, rather than Dark Souls 1, which is the game I'm playing, but there you go. That's the way I am. I just ramble on about whatever it is that's in my head at the time. So, yeah, the original Dark Souls 2 versus the Scholar of the First Sin edition, and at first I kind of raved about the Scholar of the First Sin edition, thought it was much better, but after playing a little bit lately, after not playing for a while, it's actually, I don't think it is better. I think it's kind of annoying. It relies on artificial difficulty. Okay, we're not going to make the game actually more difficult with the better enemy AI. We're just going to oh god, this could be bad. We're going to make the game more difficult just by adding like shit tons of enemies in, basically, that weren't there before. Come on, giant dad. There you go. I said you'd see me kill them. Okay, so now we are getting to an area where the bow is going to be used. Initially just to pull enemies. Oh. That poke is fucking awesome. It really is. Oh, that hurts. That hurts though. I just have to basically stay alive here. This guy will get knocked off the edge with a bow. Like that. And then there's this guy. How does he hit me through the staircase? Honestly. How does that work? Oh, that was a lot of damage. Counter damage. 470. Claymore is fucking awesome. So, now we get to here. I can just run. There is basically there's this this run up here. So basically you're going to run down here, turn left, and then run all the way up here around this column, all the way up, and there's like a ledge, and you're going to run along the ledge to the right there. There's a black knight to the left, and there's a black knight to the right that you can't see, and they're standing right on this really narrow ledge, and they're going to be shooting great arrows at you, which will knock you off and knock you down and kill you. It's just a total fucking troll, and it's the technique of getting past those guys. Now there are several ways of doing this, and this is mine. First of all, I'm going to fire a bow down there, an arrow. Fire a bow. I'm going to fire an arrow down there because, as you can see, there are a couple of these not gargoyles, whatever these guys are called, wankers. There's a couple of these wankers down here, and they can just like mess your shit up as you're running up that plank there. So you don't need that. You don't need that in your life. So you're going to just get rid of these fuckers straight away. That guy's just jumped off. That suits me just fine. So one's poisoned, one's just decided to jump off. So I don't have to worry about that. The other way of doing this is to just run straight past them and to just run up there. And as you're running, you kind of like zigzag and avoid the arrows that will kill you. But I like to do it the safe way, and this is it. So put some regular arrows in this guy, speed things up a bit maybe. Okay, so yeah, stop firing arrows, bitch. This is what you would do. You would run down here. You would do this like little roll to get away from those guys, and you would turn and you would run straight up there, and as you can see, there are guys firing arrows at you straight away, and those great arrows will knock you off the edge if you're not careful. Look at them. Look at them. Now, I don't consider this cheese. I do not, because if it's good for them, it's good for me. So once again, I'm going to just aim at these guys. They're miles away. And I'm just going to try to get a little bit of a bloodstain thing going on. Okay, so it's hitting him. So now we are going poison. And it took 2 arrows. 2 fucking arrows. That's insane. And poison in this game is a little bit different as well, because now they are poisoned, they are dead, basically. Or now that guy is poisoned, he is dead. It's kind of like toxic. Okay, so want to go up a bit. I'm just firing the regular arrows here until I find a... There we go. I find that I can hit him. So there's 1 poison arrow, 2 poison arrows, and he's done. He's poisoned. And as you can see, they're both poisoned. They will die. I'm just gonna like hang out here like a bitch and wait for them to die, and then I will be right back. Okay, so that's those guys down, and now we can continue up here. And I have hiccups, and I've tried everything I can to get rid of them, and I cannot. So this getting to the bonfire will be the end of this episode. Fuck you, hiccups. I hate you. So you would have to run round here with the archers firing at you. Like I said, there's one on either side. Oh, fucking hell, man. One of them is over here. He is now dead, and he kind of shoots at you from here. Fuck off. He is protecting the soul of hero. The other one along this very narrow ledge, as I said, he would be just above where my head is there, and you would have to like be shield up, rolling, and hope that you don't get knocked off. And then so it's bullshit. He's there. This is much the easier way of doing it. Fucking hiccups, I fucking hate you. And we come to here, and we open this door, and there is Sumbro, and we light the fire, and we call this a good. So thanks for watching. I love you, and I'm sorry about the hiccups. So yeah, next time out we will fight the magnus opus of Dark Souls bosses. Hiccup, fucking hiccup. Oh my god.